As we look ahead to the next 100 years, one truth looms large. New Orleans might just become more indispensable to the world than ever before. But here's where it gets controversial. What makes this city so vital isn't its economy, its strategic location, or even its storied history. It's something far harder to quantify: its soul. 2 decades have passed since Hurricane Katrina devastated Louisiana, leaving behind a trail of heartbreak and resilience. My wife was among those who dedicated themselves full-time to helping the state rebuild in the storm's aftermath. Recently, she reunited with former colleagues from that tumultuous era in New Orleans. Together, they reflected on what had been lost, what had been regained, and what still remains unfinished. A poignant reminder that recovery is rarely linear. On the morning of their reunion, I stumbled upon a photograph in the New York Times that caught my eye. It showed a young man engrossed in reading A Confederacy of Dunces, John Kennedy Toole's iconic comic novel about the eccentric Ignatius J. Riley and his misadventures in the Crescent City. When I first picked up this book, years ago, I wondered whether readers outside New Orleans would connect with its quirky local flavor. But as I soon discovered, people everywhere didn't just tolerate the novel's peculiarities, they embraced them. Toole understood something profound about New Orleans. Its kaleidoscope of cultures refracts reality in ways that reveal colors unseen elsewhere. This unique lens offers glimpses into human experience that feel both foreign and universal. Yet not everyone saw value in preserving this vibrant tapestry after Katrina struck. In 2005, cynics questioned whether rebuilding New Orleans was worth the effort. Sure, there were pragmatic arguments for restoration: the port, the tourism industry, the cultural heritage. But these logistical considerations miss the point entirely. What truly sets New Orleans apart is its civic identity, an intangible force that defies the cold calculations of spreadsheets. How do you put a price tag on joy, creativity, or community spirit? These thoughts swirled in my mind as we stopped for lunch at the Bell, a cozy establishment on Esplanade Avenue. Imagine a British pub infused with New Orleans flair, classic charm reimagined through a distinctly local lens. I ordered the fisherman's pie, a traditional British dish given a Gulf Coast twist with plump Louisiana shrimp. Each bite served as a delicious metaphor for what New Orleans does best: blending diverse traditions into something fresh and unforgettable. The city thrives on fusion, turning differences into strengths. After lunch, we wandered down the street to Le Ponce, a French cafe and bakery that doubles as an impromptu art gallery. As we sipped our coffee amidst walls adorned with paintings, I couldn't help but notice how the city itself felt like a living canvas. Majestic oaks stretched lazily across the avenue, while bursts of flowers spilled over weathered iron gates. Beauty seemed determined to reclaim every inch of space, rising defiantly from decay. This interplay between fragility and fortitude defines New Orleans, a place where resilience feels almost poetic. But let's not sugarcoat things. Challenges abound. Affordable housing shortages and struggles within the public education system threaten economic progress. Meanwhile, political drama at City Hall often slows momentum further. A city that prides itself on being different risks alienating residents if it can't provide basic services reliably. Being an outlier is charming when it comes to culture, but less so when it affects quality of life. And this is the part most people miss. The real challenge lies in leveraging New Orleans' uniqueness as a strength rather than letting it become a stumbling block. In an age dominated by artificial intelligence and homogenized global trends, individuality is under siege. New Orleans, however, champions blissful nonconformity as a core value. Its refusal to conform to cookie-cutter norms could make it a sanctuary for those seeking refuge from the monotony of algorithm-driven conformity. So here's a bold thought. In a future shaped by AI and mass standardization, the world may find itself yearning for places like New Orleans more than ever. Cities that celebrate diversity, nurture creativity, and resist uniformity will stand out sharply against increasingly bland backdrops. And perhaps, in doing so, New Orleans will remind us all of what it means to be authentically human. To everyone who has poured their hearts into saving this extraordinary city, thank you. Your work ensures that New Orleans continues to inspire, challenge, and enchant us. Now, here's a question for you. Do you think the world truly appreciates the role cities like New Orleans play in safeguarding our collective humanity? Share your thoughts below. I'd love to hear what you think.